Alright guys, it's Charlie Barley back at you with a video. I'm going to be doing just a brief demonstration of how the software works. Unfortunately, I am locked out of my Bet Online account and I can't get in them. And I've tried to for the last hour and I can't. Maybe it's a system-wide issue or something, not exactly sure, but nonetheless, I do have a couple videos of me doing it the old way. I haven't, but the new way. This I just to get something going here, just to at least show you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just do it using the RNG, and I'm gonna go ahead and click now. I've credenced it. Okay, it says my shoe. So this right now, my current activation mode. I am in I just won 2 units. But I wasn't on the actual site. I was just demonstrating something. So it has me in a lockdown, right? So I'm gonna unlock myself because I am the admin. And we're gonna go here. Hold on a second. I should be able to unlock myself. There we go. Unlock. There we go. All right. So the admin is a little bit like you almost have to, or you would want to be on a desktop when you're doing admin stuff. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start a new shoe, and this is kind of what it looks like if you're on your phone, right? By the way, so it says double check your bankroll, complete the last 6 outcomes, follow the status bar above for game entry betting instructions. And then it says there may be occasional times you will need to make a cancellation bet. So we'll kind of, and again, I would show you guys this live, but for whatever reason, my Bet Online is not working. Hopefully it's not that big of a deal. All right. But we can at least simulate something here. So let's go ahead and click on get started. Importance, end of the day reporting. You are starting your 8th shoe. As a reminder, please be prepared to send screenshots to permutationspro@gmail.com. So by the way, guys, so part of the deal is that in order to stay a part of being a user, we don't take any money. You get to keep 100% of your money. But we do want to make sure that you're not trying to cheat the system. So you still have to provide screenshots of your play, even though you can keep 100% of your money. All right, so that's what that pop-up is. All right, so let's click I understand, and let's start a new shoe. So the first thing we got to do is get the outcomes, and this is a whole new game. So let's just get some outcomes here. And let's get the outcomes just to make it clear. Now, if we were in a live game, if the only thing we need is the last 6 outcomes, all right? But what we're gonna do is just get 6 outcomes here, kind of to represent the fact that we got 6 outcomes. All right, so the last outcome was player. So let's just go ahead and go 6 back, player, player, banker, banker, player, player. So this is gonna be player, 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 banker, banker, player, player. Now we're just going to be waiting because the first 2 games, like right now where it says shoot 8, game 1, so we don't play the first game. We just get analytics, and what that does is it gives the algorithm a little time to start to detect patterns. All right, so let's go there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, and I just screwed that up. Hold on, guys. Let's end this shoe. Start that over. Start a new game. And I probably should have made a note when I ended that shoe early like that, which you can inside of your app, but I'll show you that on another video. All right, so let's go ahead and put what was there? Player, player, banker, banker, player, player. All right, so now let's wait for the next outcome. So the dealer deals the next outcome. It is player. Dealer deals the next outcome. It is banker. All right, so that's the end of game 1. Let's start game 2. Dealer deals the next outcome. Banker comes up, and this is the start of game 1, which is always hand 1, hand 2, outcomes 6 and 7. So what happens is once we have, you'll see it in a second. Let's just get the next outcome. Make sure I'm right here. 2-2. Let's get the next outcome. So this will be hand 1 for game 2. Player comes out and dealer deals again. Banker comes out. All right, so that was the end of hand 2. So what the game does, it automatically takes the last 5 outcomes and it shifts them to the first 5 outcomes. So now we only have to wait 1 outcome, and then game 3 starts at hand 1, which is, outcome number 7 in a sense. So let's get the next outcome. Banker comes out, and this tells us to put $111 on Banker, but we're just going to do $100 just to make the simulation easy. All right, so player comes out. This says put 222 on Banker, and Banker wins. All right, so we hit that. It says Banker won. Do we end the shoe? Start next game. Start the next game. You can see algo 1 is the winning algo, so we're going to start the next game. 9-12 of shoes. That's actually my birthday. Start game 4, which is the second game, and you can see right now we're already up 1 unit, and we get the next outcome. And Banker says put $100 or $111 on Banker, and player comes out, and now it says put $222 on Banker, and Banker comes out there and it wins. All right, so here again we have another 15-minute pause because we've made 2 units. Now, what that means is it helps keep that gambling out of you. You've made your money, lock in your profits, come back in the next shoe, but we're going to lock you out for 15 minutes. That way you don't think, oh man, that was quick and easy. Let me go for it again. This is the reason why you need the software. It's a business. It's the best. I've been saying this for years. I just never had a system to put it in like this where I could validate it and actually perform it. It's the best business to be in. All right. It is a great business. So with us being locked out like that, this will go ahead. We're just going to go ahead and conclude. Let's see where we are time wise. Oh, wow. We're just under 8 minutes. Go ahead and conclude this one. And as an admin, I'll unlock myself. Let me do that here. Unlock. And I could do that with all users, but I won't do that with all users because if you're on a lockdown period, it's because you probably need to be on one. So anyway, guys, this is permutationspro@gmail.com. Go visit. This is how the website looks like on your phone. This is exactly the way it will pull up, just like this on your phone. And remember, if you ever want, it's a free demo. The demo is just basically functionality testing. But if you ever want to understand the long-term results, there's a gang of information on the website that talks about how it was tested and all of those good things and all the fail safes. The FAQ section is amazing, very robust. And the way it works is that you have unlimited access to it until you've made 3 times the money. Period. So it's not going to really work unless you're making money. All right. So if everybody's making money, that's how we can make money. So as long as you're making 3x, everyone's good. So we have a 99% chance success rate at that because we've done 100 million. I think you guys may have seen that. We've done 100 million tests done through ChatGPT. All under stress test. We've done those things with 15 million under stress tests, 100 million altogether. But that's like a million lifetimes. You'll never play that much. But the reason we went through that length to get that kind of information is because we wanted to validate. We wanted to know the ends of it. and you can clearly see what artificial intelligence was able to help me build out. This is why you know that AI is the truth, because there's no freaking way in the world I could have done this by myself. Look at how well done this is. It took me a month to do it, and there was a lot of learning I had to learn in terms of how to communicate my thoughts and the ideas behind it and how to execute it. So it crashed several times. I had to overcome all of that, but I did, and this is what we've got now. So go to ShadowMaxSystem.com. I got to get used to saying that. ShadowMaxSystem.com. Register for a free demo, or just become a user, and you get to have access to me unlimited. You have access to the site unlimited. The site's going to walk you through the process to make sure you're going to hit your goal. Don't worry about it. Once you register for whatever plan, it will lock you out. Once you've hit your goal, the site locks you out. So you don't have to worry whether or not you're about to gamble yourself away. It's going to lock you out. The only thing you got to do is be honest. But that's the reason why we want at the end of your day, we want screenshots. We're going to help keep you honest. I want to make money with this. The way that I'm going to make money is that I have to make sure that I remove all of the obstacles to keep people from gambling. And if I could bring you to success by doing that, then that's going to make a lot of money for a lot of people, not you and me. But I understand the market. I understand the nature of people here. It's not that one of calculation. It's more on the side of gambling. So that's the reason why I've built it to this length, so that not only do you have the analytics, but you also have the information right in front of you for you to be able to perform it. All right, listen, guys, I'm not going to continue to talk you guys to death. The next videos I'm going to be doing is showing you guys how the stats and stuff like that works. I had just reset it, so you're not going to be able to see it here. But once you see the stats, you'll be able to print them off, and it's going to give you an outline, a daily, a weekly summary of your performance, what you did, how you did, what you can do better, what you did right. All those things are going to be in those stats. And man, this thing is just cooking and ready to go. It's not perfect. We're still making updates and cleaning it up, but you can kind of get an idea of how it works so far. All right, guys. Well, listen, Permutations Pro is my Gmail at gmail.com. That's me, but you can contact me also through ShadowMaxSystem.com. Hit the contact button. I think there's one up here. No, it's not one. Got to go down to the footer. You click the contact button. If you just need to make contact, put your name and information here. It's going to send me whatever it is that you're asking for, and we could get to you, as soon as possible. With that said, thank you guys so much for listening. I'll be doing a lot more content breaking down the site, how the more nuanced things, all the things that keeps you safe, the testing, the AI testing, the FAQ, man, this part right here, information, that's what I like. I like knowledge. So this is a great thing. This is a Bible worth of information right in this area right here. Listen, guys, thank you so much for listening. Charlie Barley here. Until the next time, take care.